All right, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. This is Brother Shamar coming back with another lesson. And in this lesson, I want to go into how, what I'm going to start off with right here in Matthew 24, the 24th chapter, referring to the days of Noah, because that's pretty much what we're reliving right now. All right, you have everything seeming as if they're going to continue on as normal, and people still living life like usual, going out, doing their thing, and the whole time, destruction is on the way, because this place is on its way out of here. Yet when you look around at the people and how they move and carry themselves, you would think that this place wasn't going to be destroyed no time soon. That's the type of mindset that these people in the world are in, man. All right, but nonetheless, that's why the scriptures say that it's going to come as a thief in the night when they least expect it, because that's the last thing that anybody actually believe is going to happen. All right, nonetheless, it's going to happen. So the first scripture I wanted to start with is Matthew 24 and 37, and it says, "But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark." And that's the same way it's going to be again in modern day time. All right, the people are going to continue on living life like usual. All right, like they've been doing. And then the destruction is going to come. All right, so what was going on in the times of Noah? People were over there still just living life like usual. He was warning them before the flood came. They were being warned. All right, he was out there day in and day out, pretty much how we are, prophesying, telling the people of the coming destruction, what's getting ready to happen. We're doing the same thing in modern day time, warning our people, all right, day in and day out, weekly on the highways and hedges, telling our people that the Lord is getting ready to return. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is getting ready to return and destroy this place. You need to get right and return to the Heavenly Father. And what do our people do? They look at us and laugh, scoff, scorn, all right, and don't take it seriously. They don't believe that America can be destroyed. They actually believe that America is going to be here forever. So they just walk on by, fan in hand. It goes in one ear and out the other, so to speak. But it's okay, because like it says in Romans 3:3, for what if some did not believe? Pretty much their belief isn't required, because the words and the will of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai are true, and they're going to come to pass, regardless of the fact if our people believe it or not. Because like I was saying, back in the times of Noah, all right, the masses of our people didn't believe, and you've seen exactly how that played out. And it's going to, I'm going to keep on reading on this a little bit more. Verse 39, it says, "And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be." And that's right, man, like I was saying. All right? The masses of our people didn't take it seriously and didn't believe it was going to happen until what? The flood came, and then it destroyed all of them. They all died. All right? And there was only 8 souls that were saved, man. Out of the masses of our people that was on the earth at that time, only 8 souls were saved out of everybody. And you're going to have the same thing happen in modern day time, except it's going to be the elect and the 1/3 this time that are going to be saved, and 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed, which is basically the masses of our people. Because here it is, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is warning you prior to the destruction taking place, and our people refuse to take heed. They refuse to listen. And that goes back to the scriptures anyway, about them not being able to receive His word in Isaiah the 6th chapter, I believe. All right, the ears that they can't hear, all right, eyes that they can't see. Our people are blinded, and they're not gonna get it. And it's not required for the whole nation to turn back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for us to be delivered. Because if that was the case, we would be done. If we needed everybody to get right, because the masses of our people, they don't want to be right. They love having it the way that things are in this present day and age, man. All right, they love the wicked things that's going on. Esau rulership, strict confusion in Babylon, being in slavery, working a 9 to 5, subject to payments. They want to continue to be here, man, and that's why it's going to come like a thief in the night. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna get that as well in 1 Thessalonians. It's 1 Thessalonians 5:1. But the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. And that's right, man. All right. Of the times and the seasons, you have no need that I write unto you, because we know the times and the seasons that we in, man. We in the time of this place going down, and you can see that clear as day if you just look around what's going on, man. All right, people barely surviving. They've been barely surviving check to check. Prophecies are speaking. All right, the MOTB is right around the corner. All right, love of many waxing cold. All right, World War III pop off at any moment. This society can collapse at any moment. Civil unrest can happen at any moment. Basically, all the prophecies getting ready to happen, man. The last final prophecies, man. All right, that MOTB and World War III, which is going to lead up to this place being destroyed in nuclear fire, ultimately, man. No matter how they want to paint the image, when you got this guy in office now saying that, making America great again, and people actually believing that he's going to, turn things around, so to speak, man. Hey, this place is done. It ain't no turning around. It's a one-way road. Ain't no U-turns, man. One-way road to being destroyed. All right. Continuing on, it says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. And that's just like it was saying pretty much in Matthew's 24th chapter, what I was reading about in the days of Noah, man. It's going to come as a thief in the night when the destruction actually takes place. And the cold part about it, you've been warned time and time again about the things getting ready to happen. Yet our people refuse to listen. And it's going to catch them off guard. Hey, but that's on you, because you're the one that didn't want to listen or take heed to the warning from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because this isn't a warning from us. Ultimately, it's a warning from Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because we're speaking the words and the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. These things are getting ready to happen. The destruction is on its way. All right, and that's 100% guaranteed. This place is getting ready to be destroyed, and prophecies are going to happen, man. All right. And like I said, if you have a spiritual eye, you can see what is going on, man. The times that we're living in is evil times, and we're at the point to where this place is on its way out of here, man. All right. Verse 3, it says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And that's the main thing they always try to push. Whenever you see any new person that come into office, they say like what you got right now with Trump. I'm doing this and that, I'm making things great. I'm doing this for the American people. Blah blah blah. Calming down the wars over here. I'm getting things right with the tariffs. He pushing all these different narratives, making it seem like he's actually saving America and going to make it great for all the American people, when that's the furthest thing from the truth, man. All right. While they're sitting there saying all that, they in the background passing different legislation for them to make their move when they do. So then it ain't gonna be anything that you can say like, oh, that's against the Constitution or against the law. They already done made all that. They already done passed all these different laws and legislation, whatever they needed to be done before they make their move. They just they're just setting the stage up. All right. When they say that peace and safety, that destruction's on the way, man. And they always telling y'all that it's gonna be peace and safety. There's never a time where the government actually comes out and say, oh, shit's all bad. It's over with. We're done. They're always going to continually try to coddle the people and push that image or that message of peace and safety, man. And that's when you notice it's really a wrap. Just like right now, they still do that to this very day, telling the people things are going to get better when it hasn't gotten any better. All right, since America had its peak, really, and especially since 2020. You already know, like since the things got shut down and then opened back up, it ain't definitely ain't been any better for people. It's only been getting worse and worse. All right, but continuing on, it says, "But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you, that as a thief." And that's right, we're not in darkness, man. We're supposed to be in the light. All right, having this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, we're supposed to understand and know the times that we're living in, and be able to perceive and discern the things going on, man. That's why you got to stand upon your watch, like it says in Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. All right, being on your watch and being circumspect, because the times that we're living in, man, anything can happen at any moment. All right, and this place is only going to continue to wax worse and worse. All right, but continuing on, it says, "Ye are all the children of the light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober." And that's the type of spirit that we should be in, man. All right, the masses of the people, they're asleep, just like in the days of Noah, man. They was asleep, sitting out here going. You want to go out right now? People going out, just living life, partying, turning up, planning out their trips, planning out 5-year plans. Oh, I'm gonna do this with my life, do that. The whole time, this place is on its way out of here, man. All right, but we not sleep as others are, man. All right, we supposed to be watching and be sober, watching what's going on, watching the prophecies, staying up to date with what's going on across the world, with the news. All right, because everything links into it links into prophecy. All right. It says, verse 7, "For they that sleep in the night, and they that be drunken are drunken in the night. But let us who are of the day be sober, putting on the breastplate of faith and love, and for an helmet the hope of salvation." All right, and that's what we're supposed to be doing, man. Putting on the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai ultimately, man. All right, preparing ourselves for the things getting ready to happen, because like the scriptures say, that's our temptation is going to try the whole world, man, us included, because these things are going to affect us. We're living in this society. We live in America, so the things going on are going to affect us as well. Yet we have that what you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? We have that foresight, so to speak, because the Lord warned us ahead of time of the things getting ready to happen. So we're able to prepare ourselves for the days getting ready to come, man. Like it says in Isaiah 33:6, knowledge, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times, man. That's what's going to keep us stable while everybody else is out here losing it. Just the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that you have been able to building up that spiritual relationship with Yahweh Shem Yahushai, preparing yourself for the things getting ready to go down, man, because this place is on its way out of here. All right? The masses of the people, they're going to be caught up in it. They're going to take that mark, all right, and they're going to be destroyed. Get caught up in all manner of different torments and different things that's going to be going on. Famine, all right, race wars, all right, martial law. Hey, people got a lot of judgment coming their way, man. And we don't want to be caught up in that. We got to keep our stuff, on point. Keep ourselves right. Staying on point, staying on our watch. Hey, putting on the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai as much as possible leading up into that day, man. All right, because then you're going to be on the move, man. And you ain't going to have the leisure to sit back and chill, man. You're going to have to be on edge, really on edge. All right, constantly on point, moving. No time to chill. And it's only going to, and then at that point, whatever you have been able to build up in your spirit, and at that point, that's all you got. So if you haven't been doing anything, you're going to be done, basically. But if you've been preparing yourself properly, hey, the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, Lord's will, going to be with you and guide you through those times, man. Because shit is finna get ready to hit the fan sooner than later. All right? This place don't have that much longer to go on. It's on its way out of here. All right? That's why we're supposed to not be asleep like everybody else and watch and be sober, man. All right? putting on the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and preparing ourselves for the things getting ready to come. Alright? Okay, so with that, I'm going to wrap up and give our praises again to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. With that, I'm going to say Shalom.